My name is Dexter and welcome to Sonic Mania. So here's the thing. I recorded my recorded commentary as I was playing, but the thing is, since I initialized my system, I had to make sure to do my settings again, and the default setting for recording stuff is to not pick up your mic. So, yeah. So ignore that for now. Well, I mean, not so much ignore it, but just keep it in mind for now. And as you could see seconds ago, I should say, I don't have the Mania Plus DLC, so I just have Mania mode, and I am going to be playing as Sonic and Tails. And while I'm playing, I have a website open that is showing me where the special rings are, because I don't know where they are. Alright, so we start up the game, have a cutscene of Sonic and Tails flying back to Angel Island for some reason. And that reason, and there are a bunch of egg pawns. Well, not egg pawns, egg robos. Gathered around this purple gem thing. That is the Phantom Ruby. And it sends Sonic and Tails through time and space. To Green Hill, again. And for some reason I just thought immediately let's go left to see if there is item box just off that way for some reason. So yeah, I'm just gonna mention my experience with the Sonic series again, because I kind of like the things I was saying the first time around. So I'm gonna try and repeat that, I guess. So, my first experience with the Sonic franchise was either the Sonic X anime or Tails, what are you doing? The Sonic X anime or Sonic Unleashed. So yeah, I started pretty late. And I think the next thing that happened was that I played the classic games over at a friend's house on his Xbox 360. He had the not Mega Collection. Mega Collection was for the GameCube and stuff. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection or something along those lines. So we also had Alex. I also got a chance to play one of the Alex Kid games and some other games, but I mostly just played Sonic. Let's see, after playing, we didn't beat them together. I beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles later, but it was on an emulator, not on the 360. After getting to play all the classic games, well, not all the classic games, just the ones for the Genesis and Sonic CD. So, Sonic 1, actually no, it was just the Genesis games. So just Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Then, later, like a few years later I think, another one of my friends lent me his copy of Sonic Generations for the PlayStation 3. And I did beat that. I didn't actually beat Unleashed though, just Generations. Eggman Land is not fun. Well, I should say specifically, when I played Unleashed the first time, it was Unleashed for the Nintendo Wii. And then after I had beaten Generations, I think it was after I beat Generations, I got Unleashed for PlayStation 3 and I played through that. And I still could not beat Eggman Land. Oh no, I got Unleashed for the PS3 first, then played Generations, then went back to Unleashed to try and beat it. I remember it was that specifically. because I went back to Unleashed and I got tripped up like literally like a minute into the stage because my homing attack wasn't working. And then at some point, I don't know what triggered it, but I just realized, oh wait, it's not X, it's square. So that happened, going from Unleashed to Generations, then back to Unleashed. I think I started over just to see if I got my skill back up to playing the game normally, if I could beat Eggman Land, and nope! To this day I have not beaten Sonic Unleashed, and I don't plan on it because I don't want to do Eggman Land again. Alright, so, let's see what next. What came next is that I finally decided to, well, I think my brother got me Sonic Adventure 2 on the PlayStation Network, and I did beat that. And then afterwards, I think I got back into emulators because emulators are a thing I did. And I emulated Sonic 1. I played it, didn't beat it, but just decided, I'm gonna play something better. And I emulated Sonic 2, I played it, I didn't beat it, and I'm like, I'm gonna play something better. And I emulated Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I beat it. I did beat that. I got Hypersonic through the use of save states. And yeah, it was pretty good. Then I also played Sonic CD, and I don't remember if I beat that. I think I did? What I should specify, when I played Sonic 1 and 2, I did get decently far, but not to the end, and then I just gave up. And then I emulated Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, specifically for the GameCube, Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Then Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. And I beat all of those. Yes, I did get and beat Sonic Adventure 2 again. I beat all of those, and I have to say, I like how Sonic 1, 2, and 3, well, 1, 2, then 3 and Knuckles just introduce more playable characters with each game. First it's just Sonic, then it's Sonic and Tails, then Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And then specifically in Sonic 3, they get their actual abilities, like Sonic 1 and 2, well, from Sonic 2, Tails just is basically Sonic. Then in Sonic 3, Sonic gets the Insta Shield, Tails gets Flight, and Knuckles gets Gliding. Also the Spin Dash was not in Sonic 1, then it was in Sonic CD, but not very good, which actually came after Sonic 2, where the Spin Dash was actually good. And then they didn't really have to change it for Sonic 3 because it was just there. It was already as it needed to be. Then Sonic Adventure just brings in Amy from Sonic CD, who was in Sonic CD but not playable. Brings in Amy, Gamma, one of Eggman's robots, and Big the Cat to be playable. And most people would say they enjoyed Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and could do without the other three. I would say I could do with everyone but Big. Big is... Why? Why did Sega think fishing as being mandatory for the completion of the main story of a Sonic game was a good idea? That was... Who was high that day? And then Sonic Adventure 2, it was still 6 characters, but it was 3 of them were different. Sonic and Knuckles were about the same, except not really. Tails was in a mech instead of flying with his tails for some reason, because Sonic Adventure 2 was initially going to just be Sonic, Knuckles, and Eggman. I imagine Shadow, Rouge, and Tails would have been there, but it's not playable. But then they were made playable. And Sonic and Knuckles did not control as well as they did in Adventure. For one thing, the somersault kind of everything was still mapped to... Sega liked to map everything to square. And it was not the best because everything got in the way of each other. You would try to light speed dash and you would either somersault or bounce to your death. So, yeah. Also, I just don't think... Well, actually... And the spin... I think the spin dash did just get kind of worse. The homing attack was perfectly fine. Well, sort of. But the spin dash just kind of got worse, and that is a pattern that would continue. But either way, Knuckles no longer could roll. He just punched. Instead, there was no rolling, just punching. I mean, it was fine, just it felt like it felt to me like it wasn't as good as an adventure. I might be completely mistaken, but I personally believe that they controlled better in adventure, and then I could say the same for Tails and Eggman, but like, it wasn't... I'm not comparing... It's not like comparing Sonic and Shadow to Sonic, or Knuckles and Rouge to... Not Sonic and Shadow to Sonic and Adventure, or Knuckles and Rouge to Knuckles and Adventure. Tails and Eggman didn't copy Tails from Adventure because Eggman can't fly. They were in mechs, so they copied Gamma. And I'd say Gamma controlled better in Adventure than Tails and Eggman did in Adventure 2. The thing that I will, like, they're a lot, well, Tails and Eggman were a lot heavy. They have the, I'd say their basic control is the most different from Gamma's in Adventure than the speed or treasure hunting characters are from their counterparts. Tails and Eggman are a lot heavier than Gamma, and heavier and slower than Gamma, I should say. But the thing that I will commend Adventure 2 for is their upgrades, because for one thing, for Sonic in particular, Sonic and Shadow in particular, the light speed dash is just a button press this time instead of having to charge it. Charging it was always a pace breaker. I mean, you still have to charge the light speed attack, but I imagine a lot of people would forget that exists. And I do like the bounce. It's a good way to just get a high enough jump right then and there, instead of going back and spin dashing up a slope and jumping. Although I do like that. I do like that as well, but now they don't really need to have a slope there, but I'd say the slope would be more fun. Well, it might be more fun, I don't know. Let's see, what were the other upgrades? Let's see. Light speed dash, light speed attack, bounce. Mystic Melody, don't have much to say about that. Oh, fire somersault. The somersault was it's fine. I just wish somersault wasn't on the same button as the spin dash. I feel like I'm missing one, but it's probably not that important of an upgrade. I'm pretty sure Sonic had... Did Sonic have 6? I think Sonic had... Well, no, Sonic only had 5. I just... Everyone else has an upgrade for every stage except for the cart stages. So I just imagined that Sonic had 6 upgrades instead of 5. Let's see, who was next? Knuckles and Rouge, Treasure Hunting. They had the Dig again, which was from Sonic Adventure. Actually, yeah, the Lightspeed Dash and Lightspeed Attack were also in Sonic Adventure, and pretty sure Sonic got one more upgrade. I don't remember. I'm saying a lot more than I did last time. I didn't talk this much of this in depth about it. That's kind of not even what I'm. Not even the topic I'm okay. It's not even really the topic I'm discussing. I'm just talking about my experience with, I guess this is kind of what I'm discussing, my experience with the game. So oh, and Sonic Adventure was just the other upgrade was just a crystal ring, which just made you charge the dash better. Oh yeah, Sonic also got Magic Hand, which is I don't have much to say about that either. That's interesting. Tails and I like to get to I don't really have to talk. Why am I talking about the upgrade? I don't know why I'm talking about the upgrade. I mean, they are interesting to talk about, but it's not really. That's not really what It's not really what this conversation is about. Did I have anything else to say? I don't think I did. Alright, whatever. So, Sonic Heroes. I like the idea of the team mechanic. It's just, I don't think I agree with how, I don't think they were implemented as well as they could have been. And the game was not really that kind to me. It was not really a glitchy mess. It's just with a few important times too many. Let's see. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Brought the Chaotic and Omega. That's interesting. Chaotics are nice. I never played Knuckles Chaotix, but yeah. And then, let's see. Shadow the Hedgehog. I enjoyed Shadow the Hedgehog more than Sonic Heroes. I think maybe it's because it's just basically like speed formation, but with guns. I don't mind the guns. The guns are fine, but the story. At the very least, with the exception of Westopolis, you don't have to play any stage. You're not required to play any stage more than 3 times, which is still a lot, but actually, are you really required to play any stage more than twice? Aside from Westopolis, because since you can pick a different path, you can basically beat the game playing only like half the stages. Just about half the stages. I don't know the exact proportion. Either way, the spin dash, yeah. Well, first off, it was technically not even in Heroes. You have the Rocket XL, which, well, Sonic does roll into a ball, but he doesn't launch himself. He basically just curls, and Sonic and Tails and Knuckles launch him, I guess. But Shadow the Hedgehog keeps up the pattern I mentioned of the spin dash just getting worse each title. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even say anything. I didn't mention my opinions or experiences with Sonic Unleashed, just that I played it. I did not play 06. So Unleashed, it was my first game. I really had fun with the boost, and I don't remember if I had fun with it in the Wii. I messed up there. I don't remember if I had fun with it in the Wii version, but I definitely had fun. And I know I did have fun with the Wii version. I don't mind the Werehog either. Boost was fun. Werehog was fine. It's just Eggman Land. That's my only complaint. My only complaint is Eggman Land. Also Sonic, they gave Sonic a new stomp instead of a bounce, and it's interesting. I guess I can see why. Yeah, I can see why. I've seen other people use it quite, not ingeniously, that's not the right word, but they got some use out of it outside of mandatory sections. Let's see. And I don't know why Sega decided to put the homing attack on square, but it's not a bad decision. Just it got me confused when I came back from Generations. Yeah, so I guess technically Generations wasn't my first introduction, my first time playing as classic Sonic, because I played the classic games. But I didn't really make too much notice of how the physics weren't exactly right until quite a bit later. But like, yeah, they didn't really do the classic physics exactly right, which is kind of a shame. And then Forces got it even worse. Forces got a lot of fun Force. I did play Forces. I didn't buy it. My roommate bought it. Like, I think, was it day one? I don't remember. I think he got it day one, and then he played most of it, like, and then I played some after he was finished with the game. And I did enjoy playing as the Avatar, and I do enjoy some of the music, not all of it, but some of the music. Especially the Avatar stages. Yeah, the Avatar was kind of the highlight of the game. I didn't really... No, the highlight was playing as the Avatar and Modern Sonic together. Because for some reason, Sega basically... I'm about to the end of the part. I'll pick this up next time. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment and subscribe. Tell me your experience with the Sonic series and Trouble in Paradise, Eggman. Alright, so I'll pick you up next time with... Oh no. Oh no.